when it comes to dates, like let's go to a date, dinner date, let me get some wine or something. African women do not have as much entitlement as American women. In my experiences, I'd never been told by a woman where to take her and what kind of date she expects until I came to the United States. In Africa, I would meet a woman, we talk, I tell her she looks nice, I want to take her out sometime. She gives you a number, you make the plans, you meet, you take her, you have a good time. It doesn't matter where you go, you have a good time.
And I know like Ugandan women are very respectful about themselves, so it ain't just no, come on out with me, you know, we gonna go to the bar or something like that, you know, come back to my place. No, it was never like that. So
how
we
long
actually,
did it take you people to maybe
2 to 3 weeks, I believe. Like, we knew that we liked each other after like the first week, but I don't think it became like official until like after the second or third week, because we went to Acacia Mall, we started going to the movies, took her out to eat a few times for lunch and dinner, something like that.
That's really nice.
But honestly, I knew her mom was not gonna go for that, you know. I gotta put a ring on that, you know what I mean? So
immediately.
ever since then, you know, I was like, you know what, this is what I'm working towards, you know. And I told myself before I even met her that the next woman I get involved with, I gotta marry. So I've been single for a while and making sure that, you know, that is what I, you know, follow up on. Yeah.
Submission. Most women think submission is the wrong thing. Submission is simply, you are the man, I'm the woman, I'm gonna let you play your part as a man, I'm gonna play my part as a woman. These days, women want to be the man in the relationships, which that never works because we are different, okay? So, women in Africa are raised to be submissive. Now, whether they grow up and change, that's on them. But mothers teach and groom the girls to be submissive to men. It's not weakness. It's just that if you don't know what role you're supposed to play in a partnership of a man and a woman, if you don't know your role, it's not going to work.
Why do Uganda women kneel to either elders, parents, or their husband?
As you're growing, like girls are really told to do things for their men.
Okay.
Like that has been instilled in us. When you're growing, you need to treat your man like this. You know, what is that called? Is it child education? What is it called exactly?
You might as well say
Like
child
that?
education, basically.
Yeah, child education. They do that.
Tradition.
It's just tradition. It's just respect.
Okay.
Yeah, we are
But
told
not in all places.
I've noticed that it's
Some
not in every
regions,
tribe.
yeah, some regions don't
do that.
I love how they respect their elders. They're very respectful to their elders. And, you know, that's a big deal because I think all of us love our family, but some people might not take care of their elders as much as other people do. And I just love that Ethiopian women never really abandon their elders and they treat them with high respect. I always think that if you treat your elders with high respect, that will tell something about somebody of how they treat other people. So, you know, elders are, you know, your present ancestors. They're not passed away yet to be your ancestors, but they're your present ancestors. They're still living. So I think you should take care of them. That just tells a lot about a woman and how caring she is if she doesn't, you know, just throw, you know, her mother, her father, or her grandma, her granddad to the wayside, like some cultures do, to where they don't take care of their grandparents.
How is dating African? Okay, Africans compared to African
No, first of all,
It's now I don't want nobody to judge me. Don't jump in the comments. Right, it's my opinion.
Yeah, that is your.
It is less stressful. I'm gonna tell you that now. Honestly, my wife caters to me so much that it's times where, you know, I feel like I'm not doing enough. So, you know, I got to go extra hard now, you know. And the love is just there. It's always there. You know, it's always been there. And it's easy. I'm not going to say it's not easy for me to, you know, be in a relationship with black women back in America. But as I said before, a lot of what I experienced in my past relationships, a lot of women have a lot of past trauma. And this is a saying that I always say, hurt people hurt people. So if you yourself have a lot of things internally that you're dealing with, you're not, you know, talking about it, you're not seeking help, that'll, you know, eventually rub off on other people.
Yeah, it
You know, and I'm a big what's called an empath, so I feed on other people's energies. And honestly, when somebody else, if my partner is not doing okay and things are not okay in our relationship, I'm not okay.
Yeah,
You know what I
that
mean?
is true.
You guys see how happy I am. I got a smile on my face, so obviously, you know, everything is great in our relationship right now.
Wow.
All right, I have not experienced, not saying that there won't be trials and tribulations.
But
We have an understanding of how we can talk to each other and how we can work things out. So I know what I was getting into, you know, and I know I'm here for the long haul, so I'm not letting petty things come between us, you know what I mean?
All the Ethiopian women that I've come across have always been very, very nice, has always been very caring, and have always had mad respect and just a lot of life inside of them, a lot of joy. Like, I've never met an Ethiopian girl that was like really sad and mad. Of course, I know that there probably are some, but I've never met one that was like that. I've always met Ethiopian girls that were very like upbeat and happy and love to sing, love to dance, you know, like love life. Ethiopian girls are very quiet to me. Of course, they can be louder when they dance and they're having fun, but for the most part, Ethiopian girls are very like quiet and I think soft-spoken, and they're very polite when they speak and very loving when they speak. Those are really, really good traits because we can all be loud. You know, we all of African descent, so we all dance, we all sing, and we can, you know, all be elevated in our voices sometimes. But I like when a woman can be elevated and have fun, but can also be sweet and kind and, you know, just talk to you with respect and not with a sense of, you know, combativeness. A lot of Ethiopian women, not all, but I would say a lot, more like the majority, they wear their natural hair, and I love their natural hair so much because there's different styles that they put their hair in. There's different traditional styles that belongs to different ethnic groups. So, and there's some styles like in Ethiopia, they wear their hair to where they have braids and then they let part of their hair out in the back. And there's just different styles that they do that I really, really love. I think that it's so dope when black people keep their natural hair, you know, when they wear their natural hair and they're very proud of it. And I don't think that we should ever, you know, make another group make us hate our own hair, even if it's a huge afro or if it's curly hair or if it's kinky and curly or if it's, you know, more naturally straight or if it's more naturally kinky or afro or huge. Like, I think it's all beautiful, or braids or locks. Like, we should definitely embrace it, and I love that Ethiopian women embrace their natural hair.
Women in Africa, the majority still hold on to the idea that they need a man to have value, and they need a man for partnership, that they can't do everything on their own. No matter how much money she has, no matter how many degrees she has, you know, how good her job is, there is still more value attached to men to form partnerships and to move the family ideal forward.
It's very nice. What advice would you give to people out there who want to maybe marry Africans but they're so scared?
Come to Africa, experience culture, experience the traditions, and get an understanding of the people here. Once you have an understanding of the people here, you have an understanding of the traditions here, you'll have a better understanding of the women here as well. That was the first thing I had to learn myself. I couldn't just come here and like, oh yeah, let me go find me a nice looking, you know, big booty African girl. It's not
That's
like
what
that.
people
You know
look
what I
at.
mean?
They always look at the body shape and everything and they feel like, okay.
Honestly, it's kind of hard not to because Uganda is so many beautiful women here. So it's like, how could you not? But at the same token, I was raised to have respect for people, for human beings, period. You know what I mean? But I have the utmost respect for black women. But black women, I was born as a black woman, so that's why I say it that way. But other than that, yeah, look, don't come here thinking that, you know, these girls is just open and you about to take one home for the night. You might could find something like that, but it's not what you want, all right? You need to find you a good, wholesome woman, whether she's from the city or she was born in the village or something like that. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, get you a village girl though. Village girls are like really respectful. They do everything for you. If you want a type of man that just want to sit in the house all day,
and
girl.